Hello. Hello. I'm on my walk. There's people behind me, so I don't want to be too loud yet. So I'm trying to get some distance. It was low-key awkward because I had to walk past them because they were walking so freaking slow. And I'm just not a slow walker. I mean, I sometimes am. But like, on my walks, like I'm walking like 20-minute pace minimum. Like, I'm low-key booking it a lot of the time. Not like, they were walking like this. And they were like my age. Anyways, they're far away now. I can talk. Frick, there's more people up here. Yeah, so what's up? I'm on my walk and hope your day is going well. It's Sunday. Hope you've had a good weekend. A good start to summer because it's been like a week now. And yeah, this is more of a casual video again. I do have some stuff on my mind. It's kind of just like what I've been thinking about recently, or like what it's been feeling like. So I low-key feel like I've been going crazy. Like, low-key though. Like, I don't even mean crazy in like a derogatory sense, but like low-key manic. And I felt this way before, and therapists have described it as manic states. Not manic episodes, but like an emotional feeling that is similar to a manic state is what this has been described as, kind of what it's feeling like again. But I'm harnessing the energy. Or I'm trying to. Because, yeah, it's been like a rough week. Rough, but also good. I mean, I did come on here and I made a video about how I was like feeling lonely for the first time in a long time, maybe ever. Not ever, but honestly, maybe ever, but like no. I was lonely for the first time in years. This week, and it kind of just came out of nowhere. I was on a walk, and just felt like this intense feelings, and then what I said in that video is I harnessed that energy, and I just tried to start writing and be creative, and make a film about it, and like use what I know God has given me, the gifts that God has given me to like do good with this energy. And it has been ups and downs again throughout the week. Very emotional week where I'll find myself like very emotional one day, and then like to get out of it, or like so emotional, like I was like listening to like the saddest music ever, crying, like going on my walks, like just like feeling terrible. I don't know if I actually shed tears, to be honest. Like I don't know if I really cried. I felt like it a lot of times this week, and it's just been ups and downs, like feeling very isolated, I think. Feeling kind of burnt out, feeling lonely, feeling like nobody can really relate to what I was talking about, even though I did get to talk to some people, which has been good. But yeah, I don't know, I've just been feeling like kind of crazy. Like just like my emotions go so fast, and then they're like super fleeting because I'll like do something to get out of it and I'll like shake it off, A few things. I've been going on runs this week, or the last few weeks. Started running. Who am I, bro? Who am I? Got a mile All right, I've been doing like these like 3 to 3.5 mile runs, which for me is like crazy. That's unheard of. But I've got my first mile of my run. Like I try to do my first mile at like my best pace that I can get it. I've gotten it to under 8 minutes. Huh? Dude, like 15-year-old me, or not 15, like 13, I don't know, whenever you were in like 7th or 8th grade and you're doing the mile, he would be so proud of me, because that freaking idiot had a 15-minute mile. You know, like, he couldn't run more than a lap. Like, yeah, so anyways, that's crazy. So, went for a run, that was good. What else did I do to escape it? I obviously did my walk every day. I'm probably going to go on another run tonight. Oh, I went to a club the other night, danced with my friends. That was fun. That was an escape. Hung out with lots of friends this week. I went to a pool party yesterday. I don't know if I said club yesterday, but it was 2 days ago. So the pool party was yesterday. You know, was in the pool. That was a good escape. I've been still taking care of myself and stuff, but it's just been highs and lows. But it's just been like very peaks and valleys of like emotional state this week. This is honestly just kind of how it is going, which is okay. It comes and goes in seasons. I think it might be because of my birthday, which is this week. Yeah, and I'm like reminded of it every once in a while, how like in like 4 days from now, less than that, yeah, 4 days or so, I'm gonna be 24, and that just makes me want to throw up, because that's my mid-20s. But anyways, and I'm getting a tattoo on my birthday, so that'll be fun. But wow, it's a good noise. Listen. It's like tree noise. Anyways. This is this is a random ass episode so far, but I don't care. I don't care. What I've actually come on here to talk about is, okay, so like through all of these like craziness that I've been going through, it's honestly been like 2 weeks now, maybe a week and a half, but like 2 weeks of like realizing, maybe like a week and a half of realizing what's going on, but 2 weeks of the emotions, you know, through that, you know, me trying to harness my energy, trying to write, trying to like do new stuff. Like I want to like, it's like pushing me to like do new things. It's like the betterment, you know, that I was saying, you know, like that I've been kind of obsessed with, like self-care and self-betterment, like things to do that's good for me. Like that part of myself that's been obsessed with that recently has been like, okay, like I'm obviously going through this crazy ass like mood swings again. Like this is not the first time I've had mood swings. I convinced myself I had bipolar disorder or BPD, or one of the two, last fall, because of the insanity of my mood swings. It was bad. It was crazy back then. It might have been because of a relationship, or not because of the relationship itself, but because of how I was perceiving my role in it and how I was pressuring myself. And I'm not blaming the other person at all. Actually, completely love that person still. Or, you know, not like that, but like, you know, just like the way that a relationship was for me at the time was really negative. But anyways, that's not the only reason I was having mood swings. I was also just depressed as fuck. But throughout these mood swings and crazy peaks and valleys that I've been having, I've like that side of myself that's come out this year, the like self-betterment, has been like, okay, we're gonna harness this energy and do something crazy out of it, and I'm gonna be like, you know, I'm gonna be a changed man after this. And what I've been feeling all week is that I'm at like the cusp of something. I'm like about to have some like breakthrough. The way like I would describe it is like if you've ever been in a therapy session, this always happens where it's like, or this doesn't always happen, but if it's like a really good therapy session and just like moving well, it's like you're like talking and you're discovering, and I feel like you're like, it's always when you're like 4 metaphors deep and you're like comparing things from these different things and realizing things about your life that you've never realized before, and about to make this crazy breakthrough of like, oh, like something's literally about to change my life, like something we're about to say. And then the therapist is like, all right, that'll be all for our time today. We're out of time. Like, I feel like for the last week, I have been in that like last like 30 seconds where it feels like I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this feels insane, like super emotional, but like ready for like whatever. I'm like gonna learn some crazy life lesson right now. I just don't know what it is gonna be yet because I'm not at the end of the therapy session in this metaphor. But that's where I feel like I'm at. I feel like I described it this week too to people. I was like, I feel like I'm on the cusp of something like insane, like some insane life lesson. I'm gonna learn this like this through this. And I feel like that's just been my life this entire year, is just like things come at me that are like crazy, and I try to like process them, and I just like delve into it, and I'm like until I like figure it out, and then I've learned a lesson, and I feel more at peace with myself, and then I move on, and then I feel better for a while, and then something else comes up, and I learn to process through it. And so, you know, like it's just been like a repetitious motion like that. Birch, yeah, I feel like I'm like learning something, and I don't know what I'm at the cusp of. I feel like it's gonna be one of a few things. It's gonna be some film idea, like an idea for a short film, because I have been writing a lot. So I've been, harnessing the energy as best I can to write. It's gonna be some kind of it's gonna be some kind of self-discipline, like I'm gonna like, look at this crow. I'm gonna like learn how to like never be addicted to my phone again or something. Like I'm gonna like figure that out or something, like something crazy like that, or like how to be productive. Like I'm gonna learn how to do that, or like I'm gonna learn how to rest well. Oh my god, like I feel like that I would love if that was the cusp. Like there's gonna be like something, like I'm gonna like learn something, and I don't know what it is, and I'm just at this crazy point where I'm going mad with it, with these like mood swings that are just like, I'm ready for them to be done because our bitch has been sad this week, but also like a bitch has been happy this week. Like I've got to dance with my friends, and I screamed. Oh my gosh, this was like low-key healing. The club that we went to, it was like a Lorde themed night, like Lorde, L-O-R-D-E, and it was like a Lorde themed night because their album came out, and they played a bunch of like Lorde, and I don't know, like such good, like bunch of Billy and Charlie and Marina, like just like fun songs, got to dance. And I screamed my lungs out to Ribs by Lorde in a club full of people with really good friends of mine. So that was fun. It was like low-key so healing. You're the only friend I need, sharing beds like little kids, Like, I fucking ate that up. So, I don't know. I don't have any like answer or anything, but just something I'm thinking about. How, just my entire experience right now has been surrounded by just like crazy emotions, and I feel like I've like devolved into some like emotions. Like I was like listening to some like old music. Shout out Flat Sound. Hope you're doing okay. Bro, like disappeared like a year and a half ago. But yeah, I like was like listening to old music and just like feeling all these emotions. I was like, I used to do this all the time, and this is just how I always used to felt, and now I just feel so much better, which is great. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna learn some crazy lesson. I hope it is like a physical lesson. Like I hope I learn how to like be less distracted, and which then like helps me rest better. Like I hope it's like something like that, because I am really not well rested. I also hope there's also like a part of me that thinks it's gonna be like I'm gonna learn like what my rhythm is in like reading the Bible every day, because I've been out of that rhythm for a long time now, but and because I think it happens because it changes like from season to season, like what works for me. And for the first time that I ever got into reading my Bible every day, I would wake up early before my alarm, or I would wake up like, I'd set like a 15-minute earlier alarm and read. And that's like what worked. But then after a while, that didn't work anymore. Like it just like I couldn't make it work, and I completely fell out of it. And then for the longest time, when I did my full Bible in like a year, I would read before bed every single night, no matter what. It was like no matter what. Or if I missed one day, I probably missed 5 days total, I would make it up the next day. Like I would not mess around. And I think it might be the morning. Is when I'm, again, like I think I'm a morning person again. I can't do the nighttime. I think it might be a good thing for me to wake up to. And I already have like this phone rule that like I can't go on my phone, or can't really like use my phone like as a phone until after 8:30 a.m. because that's like usually about an hour after I wake up, and I've been doing these other things. Like I've been like drinking like 24 ounces of water every morning with like salt for like electrolytes, and then I take creatine now, so I take it with my creatine in the water. And so maybe like that will be a good time to just like read in the morning, because I feel like that will help solve a lot of problems. And I did it once this week, and it was nice, I will say, but I didn't keep it up. I think I just need to put my Bible in place and like remember better, because I like literally forgot by the next day. But yeah, I hope that's what I'm gonna learn. What if I learn like, I don't know, I just want to learn like discipline. Like I want to like learn guitar. I've been saying this for forever, but I want to learn guitar so bad. And then I like try, and then I can never stay motivated to do that. But I've been staying motivated at the gym, so I'm like, why can't I do that with, guitar? Or like, why can't I do that with like, I've been staying motivated with like a lot of things. I've been staying motivated with waking up early, going to the gym, eating well, going on my walks. Like all these things are motivational that like I just like force myself to do them every day. I've been sticking to it, but like why can't I stick to reading once a day, or reading my Bible once a day, or why can't I stick to learning something just for like 15 minutes a day? Or why can't I learn that's like, oh, my phone is insanely distracting for me while I work. I should not put it next to me. And like, I should be able to put my head down and just like work. So I wish I knew these things. Why it's working for some things and not others, but maybe that's where I'm at the cusp of it. I don't know. I hope so. Probably not. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about today. So, thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm not going to do a whole outro this time, but have a great day. Watch a sunset. Listen to the birds. Amen. Goodbye.